Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you around Sumo Paint, kind of just letting you know how to get started and where things are. I like this website because it gives us a lot of choices, but it's also pretty user-friendly. But it's a little bit more challenging than Google Drawings in that there's more to learn, there's more options, a little bit more complex. So let's go ahead and get started. So as a starting point, whenever you are starting to create something, file new, and I'm not going to save. And then you get a pop-up and you can title whatever it is that you're working on. And then you'll see there's a preset size, but you can choose some of these sizes, or you can put them in your own customized size. So whatever you're designing for, whether that be an iPhone, a Chromebook background, whatever it might be, you'll want to find the pixel size first, and then you can go ahead and put in your width and your height here so that it matches what you're designing for. You can also change your background. You can do transparent or white. I'm just going to go ahead and do white. And okay. All right, so now I've got my blank canvas. If I change my mind at any point, I can definitely do that. I can go to image and just change the canvas size. So say I decide to design for something else, I can totally do that. Just kind of looking around at what we've got going. So we have our menu bar along here. Probably feels familiar if you've used other editing software. Probably feels pretty familiar. Option for view, you can zoom in and zoom out. For edit, if you need to undo something or redo something, those things live there. Important to know. Also, file, your option to save, and then you have some options of what type of file you'd like to save as. So for most of our purposes, we're probably going to be using JPEG. The other thing that is different about Sumo Paint, but is good for you guys because more advanced programs like Adobe Software or Illustrator are going to use this as well, is the layers panel. So that's kind of a new concept. So you can create new layers as you're creating. And in Google Drawings, we flipped the order. This is kind of like that. So you can create in an order, and so like if we do layer one, let's say that I make, a shape there. Now it's on my layer one. So I can make another layer, right? Now I'm on layer two. I can even eyeball off of layer one if I want to. And that's kind of helpful as you create more complicated things because then you can control the layers individually and make changes to one layer or the other. Or if I don't like it, I can just get rid of it, right? I can eyeball off of it. I can also drag the layers around, so I can change their order if I want to. Eventually, I can get into some of these other things like merging down, flipping layers around, that kind of thing. The other thing that's kind of nice for each of these layers is I have some different modes. So I can make a layer. So I'm going to highlight this layer. I'm going to make this layer see-through, so I can adjust the opacity and make something kind of see-through if I want. Or I can change the overlay, so I can change how it appears over something else. So I don't really have a lot going on right now for it to do anything cool, but those come in handy a little bit later. Other things to just kind of take a look at as we're, getting used to this. So again, we've got our menu bar up here, and we have all of our tools here. One of the things that's kind of nice, if you hold your cursor over each of the tools, it will tell you what the tool is. So for especially, just getting to know the program and wondering what things do, if you just hold your cursor there, it'll tell you. Also, as you select your tools, you have more options up here. So it's definitely worth, don't just jump right into the tool, actually look at what all your other options are because there's options within options. Okay. So that's probably a good starting point for just kind of learning the layout of the program. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there, but I'll create another quick video that kind of shows you how to use some of the tools.